The strikeout, and Brendan Bilkovic, his first batter faced, gets his strikeout to start his outing.
Adam, he replaces Christopher Schmies, who went the first 2 innings, only allowed 2 hits, struck out 2, gave up 4 runs. Brendan Bilkovic, we have seen, has been effective coming out of the bullpen recently.
Yeah, he's been really good, especially with that off-speed stuff that he can throw, commanding a breaking ball and a changeup. Now he gets Hunter Lay. Righty on righty, pitch 1. Lay takes it wide as the yellow ball kicks to the backstop. Lay tonight 0 for 1, 7-4 Locos. We're in the top of the 3rd. Back and forth we go between these two teams. In the bright blue uniform, Bilkovic comes set. From the stretch, the high leg kick, and the pitch in on the hands, lifted out to shallow right. Back goes Compton towards the line, gloves it, running out towards right field. 2 down.
Well, if Bilkovic settles in, and we continue to see what we're seeing from the Locos offense, it's going to be another long day at the office for the Lugnuts.
Bilkovic coming in, ERA up around 6.75 in 8 innings pitched, but he showed flashes of being really good. Does have the 11 walks, but only 6 earned runs, 12 strikeouts. Again, he's got that good off-speed stuff that he can mix the pitches and make it very difficult on batters. First pitch just wide to Paywan, went with the fastball. 7-4 Locos in the top of the 3rd at Cooley Law School Stadium. Alongside Jesse Goldberg-Strassler, I'm Adam Jackson. Golfed out foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Video back up and running. Again, we continue to apologize. No, it's not easy to watch when the stream continues to crash, but our guys, our crew, working as hard as they can to fix the issues. Bilkovic misses up high, 2-1. Well, 1 run in that first inning for the Lugnuts. The Locos got 4 in the bottom half of that inning, thanks to 2 homers from both Preston and McCormick, each 2-run long balls. 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to Paywan. Then the Lugnuts came right back. They drew 2 walks. Paywan and Acker came in. Badalamenti an RBI ground out, then a triple from Colin Cornwell. He came home on a wild pitch. We were tied at 4, but then in the last half inning, 3 runs by the Locos. Strike 2 to Paywan, and we're full. Another RBI for Preston, coming through with the RBI single. 3 driven in tonight for the Chippewa. Sean Hadlesey and Preston scoring as Michael Steigels delivered a 2-run double. Payoff pitch. Up high, outside. Paywan draws the walk. So now do the Lugnuts have an answer? So far, through 2 full innings, we've seen runs in all 4 half innings. Remind you, coming into tonight, the Locos have won 5 straight games going back to that doubleheader on Sunday after they had dropped 4 of 5 against the Lugnuts. Here's Van Acker. 84 up for ball 1 to Van Acker. 7th in the order tonight. Out of Eaton Rapids and playing collegiately for Concordia. Acker with a walk and then scored the run in that 2nd inning after swiping second. He's ahead 2 balls and no strikes. Two more games left in this 6-game homestand. Started on Wednesday. We'll go through Monday for the first time in this league. Typically have been ending on Sundays, and then we'll wrap up with 3 more next week. That's a good pitch on the inner half at 85 miles an hour. First strike to Van Acker.
Weird to say homestand when there are no road trips.
Yeah. So, is there a better word I should have used there, Jesse?
No, I'm not sure that there is.
The 2-1. And it's 3 balls and 1 strike. I guess I could have said longest series in a row.
I've just been saying they're playing this many straight games here at Cooley Law School Stadium. Then they'll take a break, and then they'll play some more games here. You can say it however you'd like.
Bilkovic with the 3-1. It's low. Paywan was running, but it's ball 4. They're at first and second with 2 outs.
Exact same thing that we saw from Paywan and Acker in the second inning. Those two trying to concoct their own rallies. Remember, Paywan and Acker with a double steal in the top of the second inning, they got the Lugnuts back on the scoreboard. So they're good base runners. They're eager to make some kind of magic happen with 2 outs. And meanwhile, Brendan Bilkovic is looking for that strike zone command that he started off this inning with.
So now Logan Welch's turn. Swats it foul. Welch with the strikeout in the second. Coming up for the second time tonight after he made just 1 plate appearance last night. We played just 4 innings in a 16-2 rout by the Locos before it got called due to mercy rule. Bilkovic 0-1. Good stop by Lanker as he flips that mask off. The other part that we haven't seen a ton from the Lugnuts, Jesse, offensively, we know their numbers have been down. Where are those 2-out rallies that they were so coveted to getting early on? They've been almost non-existent. 1-1. Bounced off the plate. Foul.
Not today, though. 2-out run in the first inning. Another 2-out run in the second inning.
Exactly. So can that continue here in the third as we look for the Lugnuts to break out of that 5-game losing skid? Looking for a 3rd straight inning with runs. They've definitely shown that competitive fight, comebackness tonight.
Comebackness?
Yeah, I just made that up. Comeback attitude. That would have been the better way to phrase that. Both guys taking off, and they advance to second and third on a double steal. Good time to run. Breaking ball was in the dirt. So now a base hit could score 2. Welch 3 for 17 in the league. Looking for hit number 4. It'd be a big one. Instead, fooled by the changeup. He was out in front. Bilkovic strikes out his second, leaves 2 stranded. Locos in front by 3 as we move to the bottom of the third.
When you think about it, there are lots of reasons to buy a new home. And with mortgage rates this low at LAFQ, it's all you need to make your move. Because you may not have the space for anything else, but there's always room for a great mortgage rate from LAFQ. Want a low mortgage rate for your new home? Ask for LAFQ. Stop in today or go to LAFQ.com/mortgage. LAFQ, your credit union for life.
Time now for today's LAFQ trivia question. Let's go through it. It's presented by LAFQ, your credit union for life. Today's LAFQ Lugnuts trivia question: what caused a 7-minute delay in the 9th inning in a 2016 Lugnuts game at Dayton? Was it A, a skunk, B, a swarm of bees, or C, a family of ducklings? What caused the 7-minute delay in Dayton?
I'm going to be honest, I have no idea, but I'm just guessing A, because I think a skunk could be very entertaining.
A swarm of bees, not as entertaining.
No.
Go to www.milb.com/Lansing/fans/contests to answer and enter. Family of ducklings, much more entertaining than a swarm of bees. That's your LAFQ trivia.
We move to the bottom of the third between the Lugnuts and the Locos from Cooley Law School Stadium. We've got our first pitching change for the Lugnuts. It is Cameron Marnin, the the freshman out of Lansing Community College. He'll take over for Adam Dorstowitz, who worked 2 innings tonight. Gave up 4 hits, 2 were home runs. All 7 runs charged to him. 5 walks and had a couple of strikeouts, but the home run swings, the big ones. 2-run shot to Cade Preston, along with a 2-run shot to Alex McCormick. So here comes Cameron Marnin, try and shut down this Locos offense for the first time tonight. We just saw our first 0 in this game in the top half of this inning, and the Lugnuts follow that off with a 0 of their own. Marnin through 9 2/3 innings, giving up 14 hits, 5 earned runs, but great numbers with just 2 walks and 11 strikeouts. I'll start with the 7th hitter, Ben Compton. Fastball just off the edge. There's his first strike. We've mentioned it to you many times, but the Locos offense has been unstoppable the last couple of nights. Marnin seems like the guy that is the right fit to try and tame them, at least for an inning or 2.
Or more. He's given the Lugnuts 3 relief innings before.
Not off to a good start here. 3-1. 16 runs last night, 11 the night before. Do the quick math, 27 runs, and then 7 more tonight to give them 34 total runs. In on the handle, opportunity in foul territory, off the glove of Sotrez, as he has replaced Hunter Lay, and now Compton gets another opportunity. Well, it seemed like late movement to get to that ball. Logan Welch, Marnin, and Sotrez. Now, normally you're not going to have the pitcher go after that, so that's up to Sotrez and Welch. Just looked like they didn't see it quick enough. And now it becomes ball 4, and it's a base runner. Those little mistakes have been things that have come back to cost the Lugnuts in this 5-game skid. Just not sharp. And again, it's a little thing, and hopefully for the Lugnuts and Cameron Marnin, he can work around it, but this is the part of the order. You got to find a way to get those outs. 7, 8, and 9. Garrett Lanker did strike out in his first at-bat. The top of the order has just been too good. Shire, Hickey, Preston, Steigels, McCormick. That's the top 5. Runner takes off, and a swipe for Compton. He's in scoring position.
Ben Compton is making himself a threat. Did the exact same thing in the first inning. Walked, stole second.
Marnin's 1-1. Compton goes to third, just like that on 2 pitches. He's 90 feet away from scoring.
Turn a leadoff walk into a triple.
Third swipe tonight for Ben Compton. He's been on twice with 2 walks. 2-2. And again, he should be out right now. Off the tip of the glove of Sotrez in foul territory. Doesn't catch it. Walks on the next pitch. Now he's 90 feet away with nobody out in the inning. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Marnin. 1 down.
I'll defend him. I think that was a really difficult play for Gabe Sotrez. It probably would have been easier if the third baseman, Welch, had seen it quicker and had rushed over, but in front of the third base side dugout, a long way from the home plate circle. Trying to make that catch with the catcher's mitt on a sprint, I think that was a difficult play.
No, there's no question about it. I think you're right, more on Welch and the communication from those two. Welch has got to find a way to get there. But tough play to make. Can Marnin bail out his team? Get these 2 outs. ball, 1 strike on Sean Hattlesey. Walked in that second inning, stole a bag, and then came around to score the 6th run. 4-run first and a 3-run second for the Locos. Third pitch dives down out of the zone. Hattlesey, the junior out of Albion. Attended high school at Ann Arbor Skyline. 4th pitch. Out to right, falling in front of Walker. It's in for a base hit. Compton comes home to score. Locos have doubled up the Lugnuts 8-4.
See, Adam, the trouble right now for Cameron Martin is he's a fastball curveball guy without his curveball right now. He just has come out of the bullpen without it. And so because of that, he's become a fastball guy. That was a grooved fastball on 2-1, and Sean Hattlesey knew exactly what to do with it.
How about the 9-hitter Sean Hattlesey tonight? Great production. Walk and a run scored. Now an RBI single at the bottom of the order. Back to the top for Brandon Shire, ball 1.
Best part about that, you often hear major league hitters criticized for not using the whole field. Didn't try to pull off of it. Fastball middle away, go right with it.
Now he's taken off for second. Sotres fires down the tag. That's in time. No, it's not. Hattlesey must have gotten in under the tag from Connolly. Looked good from here.
Check out Gabe Sotres' reaction.
And Sotres thought he had him. He popped up quickly, threw a strike. That certainly looked like Hattlesey was gunned down. 2-0. And now it's 3-0.
We'll see if we can catch an instant replay. I say instant. We'll see if we can catch a replay. Here it is. That play at second base.
I mean,
the ball got knocked free as the shortstop Connolly is tagging him out. He's going to be out, and then watch that ball squirt right out of the glove and onto the runner.
oh, good catch. In the meantime, back-to-back strikes on Shire, 3-2. Otherwise, he was indeed out. And if you're Sotres, you may have missed seeing that. That's why he was confused with the non-out call. And now ball 4 in between the legs of Sotres. Up to third goes Hattlesey. Wild pitch on Martin.
Brandon Shire, 20 walks.
He's a machine. So's the guy right behind him, Zach Hickey, with 17 walks. 37 walks combined for the top 2 guys in your order.
Can you imagine each of their head baseball coaches saying, hey, the Lemonade League, how's your swing looking? How's it feeling? And both of them going, I don't know.
How's your on-base percentage, though?
Right? My batting eye has never felt better, but the swing needs some work.
Pretty incredible stuff from those two. Now Shire takes off for second. He'll have to come back.
They are running on Cameron Martin. Ben Compton got on via the walk, stole second, stole third. Sean Hattlesey singled him in, stole second. Shire gets on. He's trying to take second. They're not wasting any time.
1-1. Shire goes again. Hickey drills this one deep, sending Walker back towards the deepest part. He makes the catch at the warning track. This will easily score Hattlesey. It's 9-4 on the sacrifice fly from Zach Hickey. Big smile on Zach Hickey's face. He thought he had one. Thought maybe that one had enough. Kate Preston says, let me show you how it's done, kid.
See, in right center field, midway, that's where it suddenly elbows at deep. If he pulls it, he's got a chance to hit it off the wall. But not out in medium right center.
Up to second, scampers Shire.
And that curveball is just not there for Martin. That was another very high curve.
Yeah, if he hits that one down the line, he's got a shot. Or more so not down the line, but out to right where it juts down from 20 feet.
Yeah, the 337-foot marker just to the left of the Lansing BWL sign below the American flag. That's where the Wrigley Ivy is. That's where a guy could hit a home run.
1-1 twisted foul. You know, it's funny, I mentioned I saw Zach the other day at the grocery store, and I said, are we going to see a home run from you? Because remember, he had that contact swing out to right that ended up getting caught. And he said, that's probably going to be the farthest ball you see from me. He's more of a contact hitter, likes to go the opposite way, obviously draw the walks, but he almost had that last one. Gets the sac fly, more importantly, gets the run in for the team. The Locos have another multi-run half inning, their third in this game, and we're still in the third inning. Preston tonight has been phenomenal. Home run, single, 3 RBI. Bounce this down to third, gets snatched by Welch across the diamond. Beautiful play by Logan Welch to scoop that. And that'll get Cameron Martin out of the third. 2 more runs come in. 9-4 Locos. 4th inning is next.
A new day dawns and we greet it with gratitude, thankful for the heroes on the front lines taking big risks daily to keep us safe. We at Dean Transportation stand at the ready with them, supporting our communities in their time of need. We've been delivering food and medical supplies, volunteering our time, and boosting morale to keep spirits high. Our passengers may have temporarily changed, but our commitment to transporting your most precious cargo has never wavered. Dean Transportation, working together.
It is time for our Dean Transportation, Dean Trailways Baseball Cap Shuffle. It's time to say that the bus stops here. Well, first, we'll put that Dean Trailways bus under the middle cap, and we'll shuffle these caps around. All right, send them to the right, send them to the left. And as we shuffle them around, you know what we love to do on road trips, Adam and I, while we're riding around the Midwest, we love to watch movies. Adam, do you have a favorite baseball movie?
I do. It's Angels in the Outfield.
Oh, I knew you would say Angels in the Outfield. You know I love The Natural. League of Their Own, though, continues to be my favorite. Pick your cap and tell us your favorite baseball movie. Is it cap 1, 2, or 3? It's cap number 1. There's the Dean Trailways bus. We're thinking about baseball. We're watching movies. We're playing the baseball cap shuffle.
All right, a rousing edition of the Dean Trailways Bus Shuffle. Jesse, well done. Always an excellent job.
Figuring out little fun twists I can do as those caps go twisting around.
I have a notion. We need to make it harder. It's too easy. And I think the fans, they want more of a challenge. So I have a notion. We need to make it a little bit more tricky, but what a great game it
Are you
is.
saying the Dean Trailways Baseball Cap Shuffle 3-card Monty edition?
It's not hard enough, Jesse. It's not hard enough. Jacob Badalamenti into the box. RBI ground out in his first at bat. Brendan Bilkovic out for his second inning of work. I mean, have you gotten it wrong? I've not gotten it wrong once, and I'm not that smart.
I'll tell you perhaps the reason why.
Swing and a miss from Badalamenti.
You know the 3-card Monty.
Yeah.
The scam, where you're not supposed to win because they're so good with the cards. I was reading about this. The brain is really good at watching 3 things get shuffled up. The brain is really good at staying with it. So the way that you get fooled in 3-card Monty is at the very start, your card is actually slipped somewhere else. And then after that, you're following what you think is your card, but they've actually got the card somewhere else, and they're not trying to fool you in the middle of things. But that's why in watching the baseball cap shuffle, you were so good, your brain is so good at following that.
Bilkovic's 1-2. Good breaking ball on the inside corner. His third strikeout. Maybe if we add a couple more caps.
If we have 5 baseball caps.
5 caps at one time. Jesse, look at this breaking ball from Bilkovic.
Front door. Started off on that inner side toward that front left shoulder and break it right across the inside corner.
That's a thing of beauty. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the second, or excuse me, end the third and begin the fourth. Back to the top of the card for Colin Cornwell. Strike one. Another hit tonight for Cornwell. Second most in this league with 15. He tripled to left and came in to score the Lugnuts' most recent run. Fouls that off. Jesse mentioned it to you earlier, but his OBP up over 540. 15 hits, second in the league. 10 driven in, second in the league. 11 swipes, first in the league. Just does so many things well. 0-2. Just a freshman out of Saginaw Valley State. Went to Henry Ford. 8 Saginaw Valley State players in all in the Lemonade League. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And 2 Saginaw Valley State players setting the table tonight for both squads. Cornwell here for the Lugnuts, Shire for the Locos. Both young guys. 2-2, bounced to his right is Compton. Nice play from second, 2 down.
Adam, what I liked most about that play, Compton going to his right looked out of control. Looked like he was sliding over and yet planting and throwing accurately to first base where it was not even a close play.
Yeah, good flexible moves there and almost looked like he was on skates. Right off the fringe of the dirt. And the sharp throw to Preston. Well done by Compton. Mark Connolly standing in the way of a 1-2-3 inning. He bounced out in the first and then walked and swiped a bag in the second. Lugnuts trying to avoid going scoreless in back-to-back innings after scoring in the first 2 half innings. A little bit low, 2-0. Hope you can join us tomorrow, 1 o'clock start here at Cooley Law School Stadium. Got the broadcast for you. And of course, the fans enjoying out in front of Good Hops Craft Beer and Bistro again tonight. 100 fans per evening. 3 balls and no strikes. A few fans again out there in the outfield lofts as well. Checking out the game from the balcony seats. There's a strike from Belkovic. Did walk a couple of batters, Paywan and Acker, but left them stranded in his first inning of work. Now trying to come back after being down 3-0. Low for ball 4. So Connolly has walked for a second time, and here comes Zaid Walker.
7 walks drawn down by the Lugnuts. 2 by Connolly, 2 by Paywan, and 2 by Acker.
They're going toe-to-toe right now with the walk masters. Locos also with 7 walks, but they've done the damage with the home runs tonight. Outside to Walker. A 2-run shot from Preston to get the run scoring started for the Locos in the first, and then 2 batters later, Alex McCormack. A 2-run shot. Preston's to left, McCormack's to right. And both no doubters. 1-0. Bounce down the third base side. It'll be a tough play. Hickey charging, holds onto it. And a smart play on an infield single from Walker.
Adam, this is what you've been asking for. Saying that the middle part of the order for the Lugnuts has to lift them up if they're going to get back in this game. If they need to have any offense, well, it's got to come from a Connolly, from a Walker, from a Morrow. 2 outs, nobody on. Connolly the walk. Walker the infield single. Here's Andrew Morrow, and can he keep this going? Or will Belkovic just put water right on the flames?
Yeah, it's got to happen for Morrow here. A walk and a strikeout tonight. He's got to put one in play and deliver. He's going to take a 2-out hit. Puts a charge into that, foul. Morrow with 11 hits, a couple of doubles, a home run. 8 driven in with 7 walks and 7 strikeouts coming into tonight. He's got good numbers, 275 average, OBP up over 405. But these are the spots right here that he's got to deliver in. One ball, one strike. I think guys like that pressure, Jesse. You don't get put in these situations in the lineup, batting third, batting fourth, if you're not able to handle that pressure. Morrow, a talented player out of Michigan State in the Big Ten. He's shown he's capable in this spot. Can he deliver here? Get the Lugnuts back in this game. Bilkovic's 1-1. Bounced foul. By the way, Andrew Morrow, pretty slick moped that he's got. I think maybe the only guy in the league that I've seen that doesn't have a car, just from watching the guys leave and park over in the same spot. He's driven past with a nice moped. Michigan State's campus right around the corner. Quick drive. 1-2 down the line and foul. Did you ride a moped back in your younger days in college?
Are you saying, did I?
Would you?
Oh, would I? Sure.
Because I'm guessing now, probably no.
Still would,
Still
probably.
would? Okay.
Wouldn't mind a bicycle. I don't mind a car.
Yeah, a lot
Car's
more,
my preferred transportation.
Yeah, a lot more security in the car. Moped cheaper, though. The gas efficient? I guess I don't know that.
See, I didn't have a car in college. So because of that, I was just borrowing my friends. Need to make a run to the grocery store? Yeah, knock on somebody's door.
Jesse the Mooch at Ithaca College.
Right?
2-ball, 2-strike pitch coming to Morrow. He's fought off a few different pitches from Bilkovic. He seemed to time him up so far. Bilkovic's got different options with that changeup, breaking ball. Will Morrow get another fastball? Let's see what he throws here on the 2-2. Breaking ball away, good eye, and it's a full count. Now this is an excellent at-bat from Andrew Morrow. Exactly what you want. Just 3 hits tonight for the Lugnuts. Can Morrow deliver their 4th? Connolly and Walker at second and first. And now Bilkovic has got Walker, throws it high to Preston, and Walker scampers back.
It was the right thought. He just needed to react quicker.
Needed to throw that a little lower for Preston to have a chance. But completely fooled the guys who he knew were going to be taking off on the 3-2 pitch with 2 outs. They should go again. The payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. The Locos were headed to the dugout, thought it was strike 3, and they're loaded up instead.
That is a really tough take for Andrew Morrow. But the proper call by the home plate umpire Mitch Tresiak, just off the corner.
That's an excellent at-bat by Morrow. Fought off multiple pitches, stayed off the ones out of the zone. Now can Hunter Lay, though, deliver? This is, I think, the difference in these lineups lately, the depth again. It's Gabe Sotres, but still, point in case. Steigels tonight, a 2-run double. McCormick out of the 5 spot, a 2-run homer. Matthew Williams had a 4 RBI last night. He's in the 6th spot tonight. Can the Lugnuts get that bottom order production? Gabe Sotres with his first at bat. Swings it out to left center field, falling, and it gets down past Hattlesey. It'll climb to the wall. 2 runs are in. Here comes Morrow. Sotres motoring to third. It's a bases clearing triple, and the Lugnuts are back in it.
The answer to your question is yes. What a gamble by Sean Hattlesey, and it just did not work out for him.
Only thing bigger would have been a grand slam. What an at-bat from Sotres. And again, Jesse, there's that 2-out run scoring from the Lugnuts as they continue to find a way to put runs across tonight. Joey Paywan trying to get Sotres home.
And 28 plate appearances in the Lemonade League before that time. Gabe Sotres had knocked in 2 runs. 1 swing here, knocks in 3 more.
This is sent out to right center. Hattlesey on the run, still going back, and he's got it heading towards the warning track, a basket grab. Wow, long running for Hattlesey, pays off on that second attempt after missing the catch on the last swing. But the Lugnuts clear the bases with the 3-run triple from Sotres. They're down 2 as we head to the bottom of the 4th.
Want a chance to be featured on a Lemonade League broadcast? And to win an all-inclusive Lugnut Suite experience from Farm Bureau? Submit a video of you, your family, your friends, should even your dog or cat sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" or at www.milb.com/Lansing/fans/contests. That summer's 7th inning stretch presented by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Three-run top of the 4th thanks to a Gabe Sotres 3-run triple, and the Lugnuts are back within 2. It's 9-7. The question remains, can the Lugnuts get a 0 up on the board? The Locos have scored in all 3 half innings. 4 in the first, 3 in the second, and 2 in the third. Second inning of work, ready to get going for Cameron Martin. Adam Jackson, Jesse Goldberg-Strassler with you again tonight. Game 15 of Lemonade League action. Martin gave up 2 runs with a couple of walks and a base hit in that 3rd inning. Michael Steigels, the first batter. Swings and rips this out to left center field. That's heading for the gap and towards the wall. It hits off the base of it. Steigels is cruising into second. It's a first pitch leadoff double in the 4th.
He really has that swing going. What a shot to the alleyway.
Back-to-back doubles for Michael Steigels. The only problem and difference with this one, no one was on base. A 2-run double in the second. Leads off with the double in the 4th. 8 hits in the Lemonade League for Michael Steigels. Those his first 2 extra base hits tonight. Alex McCormick had a big booming extra base hit in the first. 2-run shot out to right center. Zaid Walker didn't really have to move. It was gone in a hurry. Breaking ball on the outside corner, strike 2. Two home runs in the lead for McCormick. Bounces this to short. Charging Connolly. Throws on the run. One down. Sharp glove from Mark Connolly and a smooth looking throw. Steigels up to third. And Adam Purdy now will pinch hit for Matthew Williams.
This is the classic example of if the ball is hit in front of the runner, don't go. Ball hit behind the runner, Steigels, so he's able to take third. All the while, Connolly converts it into an out. The infield has come in.
Bounce to Sotres, excellent block. Lugnuts, knowing they cannot afford to give up any more runs tonight, have already allowed 9.
How about the strategy by Pete Romsek?
Bounce down the first baseline, scooped up by Martin. Underhand toss, but it's late. Purdy's speed beats it, and they're at the corners. I'm surprised there that Steigels didn't try and go home, especially with that ball hit up the first baseline, and it took Martin a while to get to it.
Well, there you see Pete Rumsek, the third base coach, in his ear. So my guess is those two were in firm communication about whether to break, whether not to. I think playing cautiously with the 2-run lead.
Infield single for Purdy, the 7th hit tonight for the Locos, and now it's Ben Compton, who's drawn 2 walks and stolen 3 bags. Also scored a run in the 3rd.
On that note, I think Adam Purdy's going to try to steal second.
I think you might be right. And Martin well aware. Purdy 5 swipes on 6 attempts. Usually batting in a leadoff spot. Big swing and a miss.
If we could get a camera shot of the right side Lugnuts bullpen, it is Cal Johnston warming up. And you can tell it's Cal because he's wearing a Lugnuts uniform, but he's also wearing a Locos baseball cap.
Out to right. Walker timing it up. He's got it, and he'll throw. Here comes the play at the plate, and safe in there is Steigels. Well, it got to Sotres, but he didn't have a chance to turn around and swipe Steigels, and the Locos score again, 10-7.
It was an online throw by Zaid Walker. Just arrived half a second late. There's Cal Johnston wearing the Lugnuts jersey shirt and the Locos baseball cap. And those pants, the Lugnuts players are wearing home white pants. The Locos players are wearing road grays. So those are Locos pants to go along with the Lugnuts jersey.
He looks like he's not properly dressed for the Lugnuts tonight.
But he is warming up. We had talked about at the very start of the Lemonade League how there might be trades. And there's our very first trade.
Although a trade doesn't mean you're going to get a full new jersey. And keep what you've been wearing.
I hope at some point they do help the man out. There's the director of baseball himself, Chad Roskelly, at the top of the stairway wearing the black Nike, the Lugnuts baseball cap, but he's in the Locos dugout. He's in charge of all of this.
He's repping that awesome Lugnuts face mask we've told you about. Check out the Nuts and Bolts store if you'd like to purchase one of those. Got that same one myself. 0-2. Up high, off to second goes Purdy. Tag is down, and it's there. So the Lugnuts pick off Adam Purdy. Sotres to Acker, and we're done after 4. They do get the sac fly, though, from Compton to add to their 3-run advantage, heading to the 5th.
I was not bitter by not being allowed to play in the major leagues. I just said the time has not come. I only wish I could have played in the big leagues when I was young enough to show what I could do.
Buck Leonard was a model first baseman and home run hitter. On the field, teammates could rely on him to seize bunts, dig throws out of the dirt, and throw runners out. In the batter's box, Leonard feared no fastball. He was a pull hitter with a smooth, powerful swing that sent the ball screaming over the walls. Some records show Leonard averaged 34 home runs a year during his prime, and his batting average rarely dropped below .390. His talent and easygoing personality made him a regular pick for the East-West All-Star games. Buck Leonard spent most of his 17-year career with the Homestead Grays, where he and Josh Gibson were known as the Thunder Twins. Always easygoing and dependable, Leonard also served as captain of the Grays until the team folded in 1950. In 1972, Buck Leonard witnessed his induction to the National Baseball Hall of Fame.
The Locos add to their lead. It's 10-7, 3 innings left to go in downtown Lansing. Great to have you with us at Cooley Law School Stadium. Beautiful shot of the outfield lofts and the fans that are sprinkled just beyond the 20-foot outfield wall. Brendan Bilkovic is done after 2 innings. He gave up 3 runs in that 4th inning and did so on 2 hits. Also had 4 walks and 3 strikeouts. He'll give way to the left-hander out of the pen from Concordia. It's the junior, Ryan Abenth.
Adam, last time that we saw Ryan Abenth, he was making a start. 3 innings, scoreless, 3 strikeouts.
First pitch to Van Ackers, strike 1.
Abenth so far, 6 strikeouts, 8 walks, through 11 1/3 innings.
Whacked out to center field. It's down for a base hit. Hattlesey comes up on it, but Acker aboard for the 3rd time tonight.
And that's unusual against Abenth. The Lemonade League had been batting .233 against him. What makes him tough is he changes speeds. As a 6'5" left-hander with a low 3/4 delivery. A lot of breaking stuff and off-speed stuff, and he moves it all over.
Logan Welch climbs in. Hacks at the first pitch up high. I know the Locos have scored in every half inning, Jesse, but as you noted in the break, it's gotten smaller and smaller every half inning. 4, 3, 2, 1. 0-2. And the Lugnuts have continued to show the fight and the comeback ability. Down 4-1, tied the game at 4. Down 9-4, got back to within 2. They're not done yet. Welch is done as he foul tips that into the glove of Lanker, strike 3.
Frustrating game for Logan Welch.
His 3rd strikeout tonight. Comes the first out of this 5th inning. But this resolve from the Lugnuts, we haven't seen this in a few games from them. Again, riding a 5-game losing streak coming into tonight. Last night, falling 16-2. 2 nights ago, 11-3. Comeback win for the Locos, 9-8 before that, and back-to-back 2-1 losses. Hacked out to center field, Hattlesey in to make the grab. Acker retreats to first, 2 outs.
Well, now here's where things get interesting. Ryan Abenth would love for this inning to end right here. But you can understand how things snowball in a hurry when it goes Cornwell to Connolly to Walker to Morrow.
Cornwell 1 for 3 with the triple and the run scored in the 2nd. Abenth, the lefty, against the lefty Cornwell. Good matchup here. Concordia against Saginaw Valley State. Hammered out to right center field. On the run, it's up the gap, and Steigels and Hattlesey can't get to it. Around 3rd, Here comes Zacher. He's in to score. Cornwell slides in head first with his second triple tonight. Colin Cornwell, the RBI and triple machine. His 11th RBI, 2 triples, and a 2-for-4 night. What a big swing to right center, the deepest part of the park.
One triple to left. That one to triples alley.
Good knockdown by Lanker. Connolly ahead, 1 ball and no strike. Another 2-out run for the Lugnuts. Back within 2. Can Connolly deliver his first hit of the night? He's walked twice, scored a run, and stolen a base. He gets plunked instead, and they're at first and third for Zaid Walker.
Remember I was talking about this before Cornwell stepped in? How quickly these batters can snowball into trouble. Here you go. That snowball is rolling downhill for Ryan Abent.
And the Lugnuts continue to fight back. Does Zaid Walker have another triple in his bag? Remember, it was Walker last night, tripling in a run in the 4th and final half inning. If he tripled here, we'd be tied. Instead, he takes strike 1.
He's got the power to take Abent out of the ballpark. But as we saw his last time up, all Zaid Walker needs to do is